Another big patch has just been announced for Call of Dragons. I'm honestly amazed that there is another patch coming this quickly after we had one of the biggest patches drop in Call of Dragons history. So, we're going to be discussing in the Grand Jubilee, which is patch 1.0.19, which is going to follow up on everything that has been added in the last patch, and then they're going to be adding a whole lot of new stuff. So stick around in this video because we'll be gonna breaking down the patch notes, what can we expect, what we know so far, and what can we and let's see if we can make some predictions as well. What is up guys? MEOWER here back with a brand new Call of Dragons video. So we got a patch notes drop all of a sudden out of nowhere yesterday, which indicates that there is a new update that is coming already for Call of Dragons. That was not very expected at all, considering judging by the blast pattern of patches that has been going, like they would appear every other month. So now we're getting almost 2 patches in a single month. I'm not complaining, I love it. I just would like to see more of that as well, as long as it's good patches and gets good content for the game. Before we get started, you know the usual, drop a like, subscribe, join the Discord. I would love to see and interact with you all, and then let's get started. So starting off, the new patch will be dubbed the Grand Jubilee. Jubilee? Jubilee? Jubilee. The Grand Jubilee. It's gonna be released next week on next Thursday on the 21st of September. They haven't announced the hour for it just yet, but they probably will pretty soon. The first thing that will be added to the game will be colorful garden party holiday events. So if you're not aware what holiday events are, if you remember the what was it called? The one with the flower festival in it, the one that we got this Dance of the Flowers, Blessings of the Oak. So if you remember Blessings of the Oak, it's probably going to be exactly just like that. It's going to be a seasonal event, which means a whole lot of rewards, baby, and a whole lot of gold heads as well. So, 8 days of events. Sounds pretty amazing. Joining in the fun and celebrate with the children of the Abbey. Um, Probably it will be released in like the next day or 2 days after the patch comes out. That's what usually happens with those holiday events. Number one is gonna be Lucky Ball Machine. Join the event to earn lucky coins and gain rewards from the Lucky Ball Machine, meaning it's gonna be a spin type of thing, so you can get the lucky coins. I think that's where the currency of the event is gonna go to. Of course, that you can earn from performing tasks, or you can just buy it from the pack that will show up. Great Heights. Survive perilous trails and ascend to the peak to win a new city theme. I think this is going to be either a PvE event or an event that needs you to complete some certain set of tasks in order to win a new city theme. I've been hearing some rumors of it being a Zenith of Power type of event, but I highly doubt it because there's no way a Zenith of Power type of event will show up in a seasonal holiday event. Number 3, everything must go. An array of discounts and surprises and exceptional bargains await you, meaning this is going to be the exchange store where you can buy stuff. Valve Society Quiz. Put your knowledge to the test and win rewards provided by Villain. It's the exact same as the Blessings of the Oak, where you had some tests to do in order to win some rewards. Number 5, Celestial Battlegrounds. Push your limits and showcase your might. Defeat enemies as quickly as you can. We already have the Celestial Battlegrounds. It's a lot like, what's it called? Trial of Light. It's going to play out the exact same way with some minor adjustments, I believe. And finally, Bounty Hunt, fight bravely to reclaim the lost goods. So it's just the same. It's basically a reskin of the Blessings of the Oak event, holiday themed event, where you can earn a city skin as well. I'm not sure what tier of the city skin is gonna be. We'll have to wait and see. I have no information of it at the time either. But if I do, I'll be sure to post it in the MEOWERs then. So be sure to join the Discord. The link is in the description below. And as the time draws closer for the patch to be released, we'll probably get more info on everything that has been said so far. Number two, exciting season stories. So the Dwarven Civil War has ended, but peace remains out of reach. A dark plot is about to be uncovered. Season stories, chapter three and chapter my the mountains, my witness, and chapter four, the door to tomorrow, will soon be available. See what Destiny has in store for the land of Belleron in this new era. So they're gonna be adding chapters. Where's the story? Tales. Oh yeah, they're gonna be adding chapter 3 and 4. It's the exact same as what happened here in this one. They're gonna adding 3 and 4. So free rewards. We can never say no to that. And as well, the door to season 3 comes closer and closer. um, will be new. Okay, season 2, the Iceborne Oath, draws close. I don't know how it draws close. It's literally just begun. Conventional offerings will begin once the Augur Stone progresses to a certain point. I don't know what the conventional offerings is. I asked around. Some people told me it's a bit like the Gate event in Rise of Kingdoms. I haven't played that, so I don't know. So if you do, please be sure to let me know in the comments down below. But as far as I'm aware, you could just contribute resources to rebuild the Gate of Promises, opening the door to the next season. I don't know. Maybe this is a hint for season 3 already, though I doubt it, because season 2 literally just came out. But if it's coming out already, then by all means, please do. I won't say no. But other than that, I'm not entirely sure. The fate of the World Tree is in your hands. I don't know what the World Tree is. But anyway, maybe someone more experienced with lore can let us know in the comments below. Number 3, an even richer combat experience. Improve the combat behavior of rallied armies. I love this already. When rallied armies are intercepted or attacked while marching, they will attack enemies within range but will not pursue them. This is something I really like. Now you can't just intercept a rally and keep holding it in place without attacking it or anything. You can just hold it in place. Now rallies will power through anything that stops them. This opens up a lot of strategic options, especially with so many choke points now that people can just transport their troops within rallies and then disband later, transport troops within rallies, disband later, etc., etc., etc. So we're gonna be seeing a whole lot of more strategies being employed now. Number 2, improved certain unit types. Legions of different levels are now clear distinguishable. Improved unit types include Vestals, Swordsmen, Knights, Ballistas, and Celestials. So we're getting a little rework for the appearance of the League of Order troops. We had one similar to that to the Wilderberg faction a few patches ago. So that's pretty nice. It's always nice to have better visuals. This game's got some pretty good graphics regardless anyways. Number 3, updated beast spawn points. After level 25 beasts are unlocked, they will appear in all spawn zones on the world map. This used to be different where they only spawned in the final zone with the dragon. So I like this change because even if you do somehow lose the area of the dragon, your account progress will not be as hindered because you can still capture level 25 beasts, which grants you a higher percentage chance of getting 2-star talents and above, etc, etc, etc. The usual. This will be a topic for a different video when we resume our Build the Warpet series. Number 4, changed the ceasefire effect in the early season, the Great Revival. The time period in which players cannot attack other players is getting longer, but legions cannot intercept other legions while ceasefire is active. This is the part I really like the most. I don't know how long it's gonna get increased, but I really like the fact that legions cannot intercept other legions while ceasefire is active. That was the most toxic thing I've seen in this game for a while, but I really like this change. So more to it. As for the ceasefire period, I can't tell if 48 hours was enough or not. So we'll have to wait and see and have other experiences. For me, it was decent. I was actually itching to fight even sooner than the first 48 hours, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Number 4, smoother route to prosperity. Since Warpets were added to the game, we've received plenty of passionate feedback and proactive feedback from players in response. We've made a number of improvements to the system. Number 1, improved Warped generation. They're adding a pity system for the Warped regeneration, where you can just almost guarantee a legendary or an epic after X amount of regenerations. I would assume it will be 10 because that's the usual pity system for the game. And then a pop-up will appear to confirm your choice when you choose to regenerate after receiving an epic. I like this one. This is a good quality of life change. The pop-up of confirming regenerating epic or a legendary. Number 2, improved merit store. A new regeneration potion will be added to the merit store every day, and a new Warpet skin card will be added to every week. Oh, this is super nice. I like this a lot. Now you have better ways to earn skill cards than just having to buy them from the shop. This is super nice. This is a change I really like, and this is helpful for everyone, whether if you're free to play or pay to win. If you're just constantly farming merits correctly, whether if you're dueling, helping each other out, hitting farm cities, or whatever you do to get merits, this is super good. This is super good. I like this a lot. Number 3, updated Crystal Store. Items on sale on the Crystal Store have been changed, have been updated. All items apart from legendary hero tokens have been changed into larger quantities of valuable 3-star weapons. So if you don't know what the Crystal Store is, it is the end of season rewards right here. This is the Crystal Store where you can buy stuff. So they're gonna be changing those 5 rewards. They're keeping the 10 gold heads, or the gold heads in general, and they're changing all of this. So this is nice. We'll see. We'll see if the 10 heads value is going to drop or not, depending on what the skill cards will be. Where is it? Where were we? Oh yeah. Number 4, improved icons for Warped scout skills. Okay, that's nice. Improved scout reports. Scout reports now show artifacts and or. Ooh, I didn't know that scout reports didn't show artifacts as well. That is nice. That is very nice. I wonder if they're gonna show the skills of the Warpets as well when you scout them. Number 6, improved hero garrison information Warpets equipped. Okay, they didn't show before. I don't see people garrisoning that much outside of passes though. It's a welcome change nonetheless. Any quality of life change that aims for more clarity is always welcome. Number 7, improved Warpets information. Sources of regeneration are now shown on the regeneration screen. That's nice. They never actually showed the sources of them. I never noticed. Animation effects are now displayed on skill screen when your Warpet learns a new skill. Okay. The Warpet training screen now shows your Warpet calculated attributes. What does that mean? Calculated attributes does not mean the regular attributes when they're fully leveled up. So now we're gonna see how good it is. Okay, that's nice. So we're finally gonna see how effective attributes truly are. That's always nice. The Warpet enclosure expansion screen now shows the item you currently have and how many required. Okay, that's very nice because it was always a guessing game to see how many items you really had or how much you really needed for the next upgrade of your Warpet enclosure. Okay, so that's always welcome. Number 5, more enjoyable events. Adjusted Dragon Trail race reward rankings and rewards. Only player who have completed the events quest will be displayed on rankings and receive rewards. Okay, that's good. We were number 2. Number 2, new custom mode for Lucky Spin and Strong Sword events. You can now choose the hero you want as the reward for these events. This mode is only enabled at the end of the season. See the event details for them. So, the end of the season, you're gonna be able to select which commander you wanted for the Lucky Spin. But I don't know how you're gonna select for the Strong Swords. I guess it's gonna be a vote, and of course, we're gonna be voting for Big Daddy Garwood since he's the best commander for those SLEs. But I really like the selecting the lucky spin though. It's a bit like Rise of Kingdoms. They're adding a lot of elements from Rise of Kingdoms into Call of Dragons, not just the other way around, because they were adding a lot of elements from Call of Dragons into Rise of Kingdoms over the past few patches. Even though I don't play Rise of Kingdoms, but that's what I've been told. Number 6, other improvements. Improved recommendations for deploying gathering units. You can now choose to prioritize transport units, which are recommended. Okay. Okay. What? Why would you ever use gathering legions without using transport units? Or whatever. Number 2, community integration. You can now directly enter the community pages. Okay, that's nice. So the community is the forums website for Call of Dragons, if you didn't know. Optimized exploration experience. You can now, with the expedition, of scout between regions is no longer restricted by Augustine progress. I like that. But influenced by misdispelling progress. When misdispelling progress is in the current region where the Lord resides reaches 100%, it will allow scouts to travel to adjacent regions within the same level pass. So once you're done exploring your zone 1, you're going to be able to explore other zone 1s. Once you're done exploring other zone 1s, you're going to be able to explore zone 2s, zone 3s, etc., and so on and so forth till you're done with the entire map pretty much and not be locked with the Augur Stone at all. I like that. That is a good change. That is a super good change because now you don't have to wait for the. Why am I being scout? Okay, there, Jessica. And now you don't have to wait for this to happen anymore from the Augur Stone. So that's always a welcome change. I will never say no to good quality of life changes. Number 7, finally, PC improvements. Added a toggle sound for the opening animation. Okay, I don't know what that means. Improved chat. You can now right-click chat message to copy and report as well. Okay, that's super nice. Improved mail. You can now write messages in full screen. Autosave feature has been added. Wait, you can't send messages in full screen? I never knew that. Anyway, phew. That was a lot to handle. If you got any suggestions, blah blah blah, don't forget to put in the feedback. And that's pretty much everything for the patch. I think it's going to be an amazing patch in general. A lot of quality of life changes and a lot of improvements that are being added to the game. So that's always welcome. And especially the new events. So I would recommend save your money till next week because there is definitely going to be a pack coming with that event. Of course, we're going to be maxing it out and showcasing it on videos and such. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe, join the Discord. The link is in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Meow meow!